It's veto day at the State House. It gives lawmakers a chance to override bills rejected by Governor Janet Mills.
One of the most anticipated votes for today, whether to overturn the governor's veto of a bill that would have temporarily put a ban on large data centers. News on Maine's Alex Haskell was in the House chamber for that vote. He joins us live from Augusta with what happened there. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Brian. Hi, Amanda. Well, lawmakers spent well over an hour debating this bill on the House floor, but in the end, they did not override the governor's veto.
We have to take better care of our home before it's too late.
Democrats in the House largely speaking in favor of overturning Governor Janet Mills' veto of LD 307, a bill that would have temporarily banned the development of large data centers in Maine.
Our precious fresh water, which a lot of people here in Augusta seem to have taken for granted this session, will take damage.
Supporters of the bill say they're concerned about the environmental impacts these centers could have and warn they could drive up energy costs. Some also argue cities and towns need more time to decide how to handle proposed data center projects.
But without a moratorium, we're not giving our municipalities the time, the pause that they need to create their own moratoriums.
But those arguments did not carry the day. Lawmakers voted 72 to 65 to override the veto, short of the two-thirds majority required. The vote fell largely along party lines, with most Democrats supporting the override and most Republicans voting to sustain the veto.
Mill towns like Millinocket, places like that are dying, could bring in good jobs to these communities.
Supporters of the governor's veto also point to potential jobs in tax revenue, especially for rural communities. Governor Mills has said the bill should have included an exemption for a proposed project at the former Androscoggin paper mill in Jay.
It's a win for Jay. We appreciate Governor Mills sticking her neck out for us.
Trevor Twyron, a Jay native now running for the Maine House, says he feels good following Wednesday's vote.
I am someone who believes strongly in guardrails for data center development, studying what they mean for Maine's future, but not in a way that cuts off the possibility for the people of my hometown.
Now, in a last-minute move today, Governor Janet Mills signed an executive order to establish a data center advisory council. Now, according to the governor's office, this council will be tasked with making recommendations on large-scale data centers to protect ratepayers and minimize impacts on the environment. The governor's office also directs the Department of Energy Resources, in coordination with the Maine Public Utilities Commission, to identify and implement ways to protect ratepayers from new or increased energy costs resulting from data centers. Now, the 15-person council is getting charged with getting the governor and lawmakers policy recommendations as well as strategies by the end of next January. Brian, Amanda.
Alex Haskell live for us in Augusta tonight. Alex, thank you.